They'll see the New Orleans Pelicans. Pelicans and Dallas. This is 2K Sports bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan, calling the action with my broadcast partners Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. So Dallas will get the first possession. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. We've got Rudy Gay. Anderson is out there with Davis. Then there's Rodney Stuckey. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard. And he gets it to go. Lopez has got the basket of the game for the Mavs.
Ball inside early.
Well, it worked to perfection there. I like the game plan. Get it inside, force the defense to react, and then play off your big man.
New Orleans on D. Curry kicks to Cephalosha. Curry against Westbrook. It's Curry with the drive. Outside Westbrook. Here. Right wing. Griffin dishes to Cephalosha. Feeds to Curry. Lock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Griffin goes in. Rejected by Anderson. To the inside. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
That was some skill there. Nice use of the bounce pass. With a young athletic team, talented at getting to the rim, it makes Pelicans more up-tempo. 2 seasons ago, they played the slowest pace in the league, but last year, they made a real effort to speed things up.
But they'll get another chance. Westbrook against Curry. Stolen by Gay. He feeds it to Gay. In there. Assist. Gay's got 5 now. And with the Pelicans, part of picking up the pace, also creating some turnovers, Clark. Back in the 2012-13 season, this team was dead last in steals.
And that was one of the areas, Kevin, where they really made some improvement as a team. A very good turnover differential, which is always nice to see. They took care of the ball offensively and really tried to pressure and create turnovers defensively.
Perfect opportunity.
Steve, you have to finish off plays like that. It's a must.
Kicks to Davis. Back to Westbrook. Westbrook missing again. Mavericks trailed by 3. And Cephalosha with the jam.
Boy, great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, it sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the ball. Right away, straight to the rim.
Here's Davis. And he makes good on the layup.
They'll take as many of those looks as they can get.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Pass to Cephalosha. Back to Curry. Griffin a screen on Stuckey. Cephalosha passes to Curry. Banked in off the glass. Curry's got his first points of the game.
Well, some weak defensive coverage there, and I'm pretty sure they didn't plan on starting this game out like that, giving such easy access to the rim.
Westbrook dishes to Davis. The kick out to Westbrook. Stuckey outside. Batum with the steal. Cephalosha. Kicks to Cephalosha. And Curry has it in the corner. And that misses. That would have put him up.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Westbrook drives in. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
That's not an opportunity.
Curry up the again. Curry fades away. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there.
Knocks 3 ball. Gay's got a couple of threes now in the first. Curry again. Cephalosha kicks to Curry. Right side Curry. Good. Curry's got his second basket.
It's interesting that Brook was defensive. The NBA has been one of the league's premier scorer, and at times his defense comes into question, but he has to carry so much of the load for his team that it's understandable that sometimes he backs off a little bit.
Misses off the right iron. Westbrook with it. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. That's good.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
No, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Here's Lopez. It the to Gay. And there's the feed to Davis. Batum trying to break loose. Offensive rebound. Outside Westbrook. Davis setting the pick for Westbrook. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
And saved a likely dunk there.
Yeah,
and Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Rudy Gay is listed at 6'8", but he has a 7'3" wingspan and tremendous athleticism. That really helps him defensively, both on the perimeter and inside, where he contributes on the glass and blocking shots.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Webster in for Thabo Sefolosha. As you talk about Rudy Gay's size and athleticism, Steve, he can play small ball 4 in a pinch.
Yeah, and it also enables him to get that jump shot off over pretty much anybody. So if he's spaced and he's playing at a 4 and he can get that jumper off, now he's got the ability to drive past you because the floor is opened up. So it's very interesting when he's placed at that 4 position.
To the inside. Stolen by Thompson. Outside Curry. Pass to Webster. Griffin sets the screen for Curry. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Curry's got 6.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy do. Very, very well done.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Idea that screen.
No, it'll sure be hard, but it also.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Russell Westbrook. But 2, 3, go. Now just a 1-point New Orleans lead.
Textbook, but he's concentration on the fence.
Out. Fires high post, and it's Dallas with another.
His presence is very comforting for this team. He's kind of a fallback option for them anytime they need it.
There's a screen by Hansbrough. Now Gay. 8 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Pelicans.
They've come out in attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing the ball repeatedly.
And I really think you've got to love the way they protected the rim today. I mean, a good number of blocks in the first half.
And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Maybe a low percentage pass.
Though, I mean, an aggressive play. Heads up defending to deflect it away.
New Orleans making a switch here. Salmons is checked in.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of this game.
Very successful free throw shooting team a year ago, guys. They hit about 80% from the line.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
There's a screen by Hansbrough. Dellavedova can't cash in from the high post.
Mavs coach Rick Carlisle with over 2 decades of experience. 13th season as a head coach. Taking it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left them no choice but to foul there.
And Rick Carlisle co-captained the University of Virginia team that made the Final Four, won an NBA title as a player with the Celtics in 1986, and Clark another title coaching the Mavs in 2011.
That was really an enjoyable title run that he had with the Mavericks. Did a fantastic job. He's had one of the better win percentages in coaching history. A tremendous tactician. Got to see him work up close during his time as the Pacers assistant coach with Larry Bird and then the head coach for the Pacers for a while. Certainly one of the highly esteemed coaches in the league.
Pelican 4. And 101 left here in the first quarter. Stuckey dishes to Selmans. Those three-pointers off the mark.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, they were very lucky defensively because there was some miscommunication there. They left him wide open.
Now here is Augustine. And the shot is good. Augustine's got his first 2 points. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. For start, though I ended his last year.
I'll tell you this, I am not one of those naysayers because I think Blake Griffin was the third best player in the NBA last year. The offensive expansion to his game, the post game, the passing, the ball handling in transition.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Lopez, he's checked in for Tristan. Mirotic comes in. And it's for Nicholas Batum.
Yeah, he got whacked. Debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
The Pelicans have made 3 of their.
And this club shot 77% as a team last year. Good, not spectacular, but solid.
And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Good defense, but gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
The Mavericks have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. And here's Westbrook from the arc. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Pelicans lead by 1. And will. Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. Guys, what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
And the key is you look at the steal totals. The offense.
Well, you know what? Pressure can lead to pilfers, and pilfers can lead to points. So we've got the 3 P's: pressure, pilfers, points. Get it done.
Then Mirotic, and it's Lopez in at the 5, down low. That That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Clock is at 3. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Westbrook's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Pelicans. Over in the corner, Webster. That's in. Augustine with the assist.
And that assist earned him a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
Westbrook kicks to Davis. And they double up Davis. New Orleans moving it around. On the wing, Salmons. Drops one in from the wing. And Pelicans by 3. Dallas shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Cephalosha kicks to Webster. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. Shot from 6. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
As an elite scoring big man, tremendous size and touch. He might be the best low post scorer in the NBA.
New Orleans making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Brook Lopez hits them both.
And for Brook Lopez, always gifted offensively. That's a given. Where he's improved, I think, is defense.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And the other thing they're doing is forcing a lot of turnovers, and that's helping them to get easy points at the other end.
Pass to Davis. Dishes it to Salmons. Miles the pass to Westbrook. And there's the pass to Salmons. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And Lopez, 7 foot tall, 275 pounds, guys, not especially athletic, and that can leave him away from the rim.
Yeah, that's why a lot of teams try to put him in pick and roll on the perimeter, just to test his agility and try to get by him to get into the paint.
Westbrook dishes to Miles. Here's Davis. That's good. 6 points for him. The Mavericks trailing. Now here is Augustine. 8 feet away. And too long on the shot.
Good percentage shot, though. That's one they'll take any day of the week.
Right side, Westbrook. In the corner, Miles with it. The Mavericks pull it in.
He's one guy the defense is not afraid to leave open from that range, and for reasons.
And let's go to sideline reporter Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, interestingly, guys, Stephen Curry got angry last season when the GMs of the league ranked him the 3rd best shooting guard in the NBA. He said, "I've heard people ever since high school saying, quote, I'm too small. I can't play point guard. Now I'm not a true point guard. Well, I'm certainly not a stereotypical pass-first point guard, but the way I can run the show will manifest itself." Kevin?
The great ones always find that motivation. Thanks, Doris. Hansbrough's checked in for Davis. And the Mavericks call time.
And I think he feels like a few improvements during this timeout. Just kind of make a couple of adjustments, get his club back on track.
You know, coaches are always tweaking and tinkering with things mid-game. Actually, sometimes they overdo it.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Lopez. Griffin comes in for Mirotic. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Martell Webster. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Augustine. Curry kicks to Griffin. He dishes it to Thompson. Batum for three. No good. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way.
It's interesting that the Mavs almost exclusively built through free agency. They make draft picks, but they always seem to have a hand in free agency come July.
Westbrook passes to Salmons. Back to Westbrook. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Westbrook's got 7 points in the game. Well, Clark, you look back at some of the big names they were rumored to be in on, like Deron Williams and Dwight Howard. Those two names come to mind.
And they missed out on them, but they've always been very good about remaining flexible when they need to be with the salary cap.
Curry dishes to Griffin. Trying to get back on track. Curry can't get it to go. Here's and it's New Orleans scoring again.
It was a slow start for him, but he's take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Here's Cephalosha. Outside for Curry. Again, Curry missing.
Well, he's building a house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball. Share the sugar.
Westbrook kicks to Salmons. Hansbrough setting the pick. First, can't hit the free throw line jump.
Couldn't convert, but nice little two-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
Outside Curry. He kicks it to Griffin. Back to Curry. From outside the arc. They get it back. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no discussion on that one.
Well, Griffin, a former dunk contest champion, but make no mistake, Blake is a game dunker, always among the league. And his size with that strength, the way he gets off the floor is just unbelievable.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. He comes in for John. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Russell Westbrook. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. And gets so back on the definition of a dunk. So I'll ask, does your hand have to touch the rim?
I think you don't necessarily have to have your hand touch the rim, Kevin, but you do have to. None of this raggedy type dunk stuff.
Dellavedova, the pass to Muhammad. Here's Stuckey. That one. Curry with it. 6 points for him. Cephalosha kicks to Curry. Feeds to Cephalosha. Dallas again missing. Pelicans leading by 5. Davis sends a screen. Davis. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Davis has got 8. Dallas has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. Oh, Curry go. No one near him. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Griffin.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it did not if it
in that shot.
Dellavedova kicks to Stuckey. Stuckey. Mavericks trailed by 5. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Looked a lot better overall as a team last year than they had the years before, but still a very young club, and it hurt them when they had to travel. Did not play well on the road.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the. The Pelicans did run into trouble on the road, as you hinted at, Clark. Only 12 road wins on the year for them.
Yeah, they struggled with injuries to key personnel. Amazingly, though, that was an improvement from the year before. So you can be patient. Maybe one more year with this young group develops and matures, and they'll be ready to turn the corner.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Dellavedova kicks to Gay. He feeds it to Dellavedova. Pass to Stuckey. Kicks it to Dellavedova. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Really good work defensively. This coach will be happy with his team. Yeah, forcing that miss right there. Great effort.
Picked by Griffin. On its way from Curry for 2. The shot is off. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Here's Dellavedova. Covered by Cephalosha. Out of bounds. Will take. Chris Anderson is checked in for the Pelicans. Comes in Matthew Dellavedova. Mavericks trail 4. Curry kicks to Griffin. They set the pick. To end this run, that drops.
My, he is so adept at finishing in the low post.
Curry passes to Cephalosha. The dish to Batum. Dallas moving it around. Right side, Griffin. Second chance shot. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 9 at the line. On the free throw.
Tristan Thompson, a really nice hustle player and defender. Chance to be a double. You know, as a former number 4 pick overall, patients were probably
in. Griffin.
on the at all.
David. The kick out to. Here's Gay. Nice. Game is quarter. The top by 4. Well, both sides they need to do over the break in halftime. Now, way here in the third.
Well, in terms of his points in the first half, I mean, that's pretty much what we've come to expect out of him.
Yeah, that's an open book on all you. A lot more to that tally in the second half.
So Russell Westbrook out there with Rodney Stuckey. Then there's Anderson. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Davis in the 4 slot.
Russell Westbrook, one of the best success stories when it comes to converting a scoring guard to point. But it's success.
Is one of the stuffer supreme.
Rudy Gay on the wing. Gay left side. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. Gay got 12 in the game.
It was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
Westbrook every season among the league leaders, Steve, in assists, but also unfortunately in turnovers.
Well, with his scoring burden, but it's definitely an area he can continue to improve.
Gay.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need. Is closer.
No question. Pound it into the painted area and continue to put pressure on that defense.
Pass to Batum. Susanna. Griffin can't get it to go in. Pelicans leading by 5. Brook, 10 points for him. In the corner, Stuckey with it. And it's off from 3-point range. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 to start the second half. A nice shot by Griffin.
Defenders like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Well, their energy is lacking. They've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint. He operates pretty well, guys, but that was a tough play to finish off.
Good offense. New Orleans in the lead. Westbrook dishes to Stuckey. He kicks it to Westbrook. Lopez grabs the board.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Curry passes to Griffin. Feeds it to Cephalosha. Curry for 2. Lopez kicks to Griffin. And that'll be Dallas as it goes. Mavericks retain possession. Curry with a wide open look.
More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for him.
Again, Curry missing. Davis with a screen on Lopez. Westbrook with it. And Batum picks him up defensively. Shot clock at 5. From deep, Gay. The Mavericks pull it in. Lopez has got his 4th rebound in this one. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And the Mavericks call time here. Ozzy Muhammad's checked in for the Pelicans. Curry against Westbrook. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And it's Curry laying it in. Curry's got 10.
Really aggressive play, taking it to the rim against the big man.
Tell you what, I love that fearless attitude. So far in the game for Westbrook, he's got 10 points, and he's also got 1 block to add to the mix today.
Small, a solid overall contribution by him defensively.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pelicans.
You know, every time they've worked the ball into the post, it seems like something happened.
Well, you've also got to love how aggressively they've taken that ball to the basket and scored off dribble penetration.
Cephalosha kicks to Curry. Here's Lopez. Gay with the block. Westbrook drives in. Gay out. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, guys, it's his continuing to get his position now.
Curry to Griffin. 13. It goes. Griffin got now in the quarter.
Look at the size discrepancy there between the defender and the shooter.
Well, those are warm-up jumpers when there's not a hand in his face. He'll knock those down all day.
Westbrook dishes to Davis. And they double up Davis. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. Mavericks trailed by 4. The Mavs have fallen back, Steve, in the West the last few years, but they were very much in the hunt this past season.
Well, they were in a battle for the final playoff spot in the West, and then they ended up in the 8th spot and took San Antonio all the way to 7 games. So they did extremely well given the strength of the conference.
New Orleans leading by 4. Stuckey outside. He dishes it to Davis. It's rebounded by Dallas. Griffin's got 4 rebounds tonight, going after. Curry kicks to Cephalosha. Curry, just 5 on the clock. Another miss by Curry.
It seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Outside Westbrook. Fires high post. Right side Davis. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Muscle flex time on that jam.
He wanted these people, Steve, to hear that one.
He got that right. Going up with some force.
Dallas calls timeout.
This New Orleans team is now in their 2nd season as the Pelicans. The name, which was subject to some critique early on, has actually turned out to be nice for the franchise with a new group of players, new ownership, and it fits nicely into creating a new identity.
A different look for Dallas. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Lopez. Mirotic comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Webster in for Thabo Cephalosha. The Pelicans also changing it up. Hansbrough comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's C.J. Miles in for Rodney Stuckey. When you talk about the Pelican mascot, Steve, wingspan, a term that definitely applies to this team and the young Anthony Davis.
Yeah, it's a great name. You know, Davis was last year's leading shot blocker to go with 20 points and 10 boards a game. I mean, this guy is a potential superstar and obviously the key for this club moving forward.
Gay drives in. Shoots it. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Muhammad kicks to Westbrook. Right side, Westbrook. And it's Westbrook again missing. Mavericks trailed by 3 to the wing on the left. Webster, that's for 2. Gay with the defensive effort. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Westbrook. He feeds it to Hansbrough. Gay up top. Defended by Batum. Shot from the top of the key. Another miss by Gay. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Dallas. Now here's Curry. 10 points for him. Webster passes to Mirotic. And he gets it to go. Mirotic has got his second bucket.
Nice soft touch to drop that one in.
Tries to snap the cold streak. And oh, that's good.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Boy, I'd like to know how many of their attempts have come from inside 5 feet. It seems like everything is right at the rim.
Thompson, a screen on Gay. It's Webster outside. Pelicans with the rebound. There's 1:54 left in the third. Westbrook kicks to Hansbrough. Now here's Gay. Oh, he misses the dunk. Mavericks trailed by 3. With a tie. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Gay's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Gay sets the pick for Westbrook. The teardrop falls in. Now it's a 5-point Pelican lead.
Man, he shows us he knows how to finish with a flourish.
Batum passes to Thompson. Left side, Curry. Looking to get back on track here. And the basket good. Curry's got 12.
I tell you what, fellas, he loves those mid-range jumpers. I mean, that's where he makes his money.
Westbrook up top. Webster covering. Outside Westbrook. In the corner, it's Hansbrough. Outside for Miles. Outside Westbrook. Right side Westbrook. And that's an air ball. Not close.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots just have not dropped for him today.
Mirotic sets the screen for Curry. And the layup is good. Now just a 1 New Orleans lead.
Defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball. Game at 4%. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the court for the Mavericks. So now they stay. It's going to be in. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Smith. Here's Dellavedova. Pass to Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Dellavedova. Another shot. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Anthony Davis has done. He has 12 points, and what a great game he's having on the boards, too.
Well, whatever he's done, make no mistake, the rebounding has been job number 1 for him. He's worked harder on the glass than anybody else in this game.
Dallas making a switch here. Crowder's checked in. Augustine dishes to Mirotic. That is good.
You know, I don't think that was the shot they had in mind, but they'll take it.
Dellavedova kicks to Davis. That one goes. Count it.
I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
Now, this is when defenses have to protect the basket with everything they've got. Force the offense to shoot from the perimeter.
And Augustine kicks to Webster. To the right side. To tie it up. Tries to keep it alive. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. Pelicans leading by 3. Here's Dellavedova. Stuckey outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dellavedova, the pass to Salmons. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Now it's a 5-point Pelican lead. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to reach the momentum here, Kevin.
Here's Crowder. And it is flushed down with a nice jam. There it is, guys. That Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
Stuckey dishes to Davis. Puts up the baby hook. And that misses everything. Here's Crowder. Salmon's covering. Crowder kicks to Thompson. Good. And it's now only a 1-point Pelican lead. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Dellavedova. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Thompson, a screen on Davis. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And little to no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, that was a tough one right there.
Dellavedova, the pass to Stuckey. Down low. Kicks it to Salmons. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
You know, sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Griffin comes in for Mirotic. For Webster. And New Orleans also making a change. Anderson's in.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
New Orleans making a switch here. Salmons to Dellavedova. The feed now to Stuckey. For three. Get it to go. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Brooks outside. To the left side wing. Three-pointer Augustine. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Augustine's got the game tied up here for the Mavs. Here's Dellavedova. Puts it up. And right on target. Good. And so it's Dallas with it. And here's Augustine. The dish to Crowder. Dallas moving it around. Three-pointer, Brooks. Griffin. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Some good play from Griffin in this one. He's got 15 rebounds, and he's made 3 shots at the foul line.
Well, that's important. I mean, get to the foul line. Any team, when you can outscore your opponent from the foul line, it's critical, and he's trying to do his part right there.
For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Here's Dellavedova. Brooks covering. And the wide open shot from Stuckey. Stuckey with another miss. Thompson sets the for. And it's Brooks in the corner. Now Griffin inside. Chance there to take the lead. Missing.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time.
Stuckey. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, I tell you, that's outstanding determination to track that down and fight his way to the bucket for the throwdown.
Clark, that is they're going to need for the rest of this game.
And not just on the offensive glass, Kevin, but all over the floor.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Yeah, he has to be frustrated by how his offense is flowing. I can't blame him. You know, they're getting good looks out there, but the shots just aren't falling.
And that can get into a team's head if it goes unchecked, continuing to miss good shots. So this timeout might be a way to combat that.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Lopez, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Batum comes in for Crowder. Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for Marshawn Brooks. And Curry subbed in for Augustine. A moment to check in with Doris Burke.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Monty Williams address his team. They've been getting torched with all these shots from long range, and he simply said, we can't lose track of their shooters, guys. We're over-helping inside, and it's leaving them wide open. Can they make the adjustment, guys?
Westbrook with it. And Batum picks him up. Goes back up. And right target. Good.
They'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Curry passes to Sefolosha. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Tyler Hansbrough, known as Psycho T back in North Carolina, big-time banger, seeks contact offensively, and draws a lot of fouls, too.
And Hansbrough single-minded offensively, and I don't mind that. Hey, you
Clock at 6. And Curry, here we go. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And Hansbrough, a pretty good. Really. Westbrook kicks to Gay. On the way. There's the pass to Miles. The three-pointer, no good. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 11 from the fourth. Both hands to slam it down.
textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get more close.
Cephalosha dishes to Curry. The front. New Orleans gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Now here's Westbrook. Defense right on him. He kicks to Miles. Gay with no one around. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, that's just one make for him in the fourth. I mean, he just hasn't been able to do it for him scoring-wise.
Lopez, a screen on Westbrook. Curry passes to Lopez. Lopez sets a screen for Batum. Back to Lopez. Up off the screen.
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range. Lopez playing well. 13 points, and he's contributed 3 points from the line, too.
Yeah, those are always easy points. I mean, when you can get to the line and knock them down, sometimes that's the difference in the game, Clark.
And Miles kicks to Westbrook. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
He's made an effort to get into the defense a lot more by aggressively attacking the basket, and he's not shying away from the contact, which has given him some free throw opportunities.
New Orleans making some changes here. Anderson, he's checked in for Muhammad. Anthony Davis comes in for Hansbrough. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for C.J. Miles. Dallas calls timeout. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
He's in one heck of a groove with the scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
Mavericks trail by 5. Curry dishes to Cephalosha. Outside for Curry. Fires the 3. Good D by Westbrook.
I don't like throwing up long-range threes at this point. You've got to get better looks to try to close this gap.
Here's Griffin. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
He's gone cold at the wrong time. Struggling to score here down the stretch.
Westbrook kicks to Stuckey. Davis. That's good. Davis has got gone. 15 from the floor here in the fourth. Right around 46-47%. Curry passes to Griffin. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Westbrook with it. Dishes it to Davis. Oh, Steve. The two. On its way from Curry for two. That one rolling around and rims out.
Well, ever since the second half started, he's been ice cold. Very little going his way right now.
Westbrook dishes to Gay. Here's Davis. Lopez with the block.
Time running low here. They need a hoop.
Yeah, score quickly and then foul him right away.
It's Curry outside. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And the first, no good, heartbreakers. And the Mavs all time here. They trail by 6. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
I think they have to go for a 3 right now, don't you, Clark?
Yeah, I don't think they have any choice but to go for the 3, Steve.
Dallas calls timeout. They're down by 6. 16 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
I think they have to go for a 3 right now, don't you, Clark?
Yeah, I don't think they have any choice but to go for the 3, Steve.
Dallas, no good that time either. Now Westbrook. So New Orleans wins it. They pulled off this win, Clark, with respectable performances on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I think it was just really a nice overall effort, Kevin.
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the Jordan Player of the Game, Russell Westbrook.